extra cough drops do you have? Cough drops are only cough over.
Okay.
Just FYI, when I finish my speech, I will say, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you class of 2023. And then they'll exit.
Okay. And that will be the Viva La Vida. Right.
Okay?
Okay. And they're almost ready to come in.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
Good evening, and a warm welcome to this momentous occasion. As Xavier Academy's college counselor, I'm filled with immense joy and pride as I stand before you today to extend my heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you. Today we gather not only to mark the end of a journey, but to celebrate the beginning of a new chapter in the lives of our graduates. It is a time to reflect on the incredible achievements, the unwavering dedication, and the indomitable spirit that have brought them to this significant milestone. This class has faced extraordinary uncertainties and challenges, and yet they have prevailed, demonstrating resilience and determination to reach their goals. To the families and friends of our graduates, I want to express our deepest gratitude for your support. Your love, encouragement, and guidance have played a pivotal role in their accomplishments. Today, as we celebrate the achievement of our graduates, we also pay tribute to your invaluable contributions. To our exceptional faculty and staff, I want to extend my heartfelt appreciation for your commitment to our students' growth and success. Your tireless efforts, passion for teaching, and dedication to their well-being have nurtured their intellectual curiosity, shaped their character, and empowered them to face the challenges of the world with confidence. And to the class of 2023, this is your moment of triumph, a testament to your perseverance, growth, and resilience. Throughout your academic journey, I have had the privilege of witnessing your incredible transformation, from the early days of uncertainty and exploration to the present moment, brimming with achievements and ambitions. You have evolved into remarkable individuals. Your exuberance, passion, and vibrant spirit have left an indelible mark on our school, and we will miss your presence filling our halls. As you embark on this new adventure, I encourage you to embrace the unknown with an open mind and an unwavering belief in yourselves. Let your experiences inside and outside the classroom shape your character, broaden your horizons, and ignite your passions. Embrace the opportunities that come your way and never be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Remember that success is not defined solely by accolades and achievements, but by the positive impact you have on the world around you. In closing, to the class of 2023, your achievements are a testament to your hard work, determination, and unwavering spirit. As you embark on this new chapter, armed with the knowledge and experiences gained at Xavier Academy, may you strive for greatness, pursue your passions with grit and grace, and make a positive difference in the world. Thank you. Now I would like to invite Ms. Rose Johnston up for our invocation.
Hello, welcome. This is the 10th year that I have had the privilege of delivering the invocation for this ceremony, and I feel very privileged. I've given other prayers and blessings, but this is my favorite, and I always return to it because this is a special thanks to the parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters, grandparents, great aunts and uncles, and you all know who you are, who have helped each student on their way, and you have cheered them along. So this is a prayer of gratitude to those people. To the family I love, I appreciate you, not only for what you are, but for what you have helped me to be. I respect you, not only for what you have made of yourself, but for sharing in the joy of what I have accomplished. I love you for passing over all the foolish things you cannot help seeing in me, and for drawing out into the light all the beautiful qualities that no one else looked quite deep enough to find in me. I cherish you for helping me to build out of the lumber of my life, not a tavern, but a temple. Out of my everyday work, not a burden, but a song. I thank you for listening to me, for tolerating me, for supporting me. You have enriched my life with a tender touch, a loving word, an understanding sigh, and most of all, by caring. Today, we give thanks to our parents and to God for giving us life, sustaining us in health, and bringing us to this joyous occasion. Amen.
Good evening, everyone. Good, I got you to laugh. So when I was driving here today, I have some ideas of what I wanted to speak about, but driving here, I saw the temperature on my car was 91, and that then brought me back to this is the first time we are indoors in 4 years, and so I think we're all glad we're inside this time. And that brought me back to thinking for the senior class here, your freshman year started as any normal freshman year would have started, or every normal school year would have started. In classes, dealing with our own personal issues, the world issues, whatever, they're kind of in the background, but everything was kind of status quo. And then 2/3 of the way into your freshman year, all of a sudden the world gets upheaved. The time, this COVID thing will last a couple days, we'll be online for a couple days, and then that turned into weeks, months. And so I started thinking the journey that you guys have all taken. It wasn't the normal journey that I think many people before us that I took as a kid. With your life being turned kind of upside down. You had to learn a different way, being originally online for a couple months and then hybrid and then back online, school closed for a week, whatever it might be. But during that whole time, you persevered. And for those of you, I've known some of you for all 4 years, some of you for past couple years, past couple months. But I think all of us kind of went through the same thing. Our teachers had to relearn how to teach. You guys had to relearn how to learn. Being separated, social distancing, all those type of words that you had to go through. And I start thinking that you guys you worked through everything. You worked through that adversity. It made you stronger. All you guys have the academic, Xavier prepared you guys academically. You guys will all do fabulous academically in college. What I want to add to that is something that you guys showed me, what you guys learned at Xavier, kind of, the relational approach that we do at our school. You learned to advocate. You learned through adversity. You guys learned when things were up and down. And most importantly, I think you learned skills of advocacy. You advocated for yourselves. You advocated for others. The relations that you built in school with both your peers, with staff, with teachers, with myself, with Richard. I'm proud that each one of you, I would come into the classes, you'd want to talk to me, and my door was always open. Many times, some of you guys would run in the room, I need to talk to you, David. And it's those skills and taking away those fears that is going to take you to the next level. Whether it's college or career, you're moving to, most of you are moving, you may be moving away from home. You might be on your own. But those skills that you've learned, that you've proven to yourselves, you've proven to us, that I feel good about, as you guys leave here today, that you did what was necessary, both academically and social emotionally. you guys will succeed in whatever you do going forward. You'll be able to talk to professors, you'll be able to talk to colleagues in the workplace, and I think that's the little piece that I want to leave you guys with. I'm so proud of all you guys. And I'm also proud of the parents, grandparents, guardians, sisters, brothers, because and staff, teachers, because it takes a community to educate. And each of us together, I think, did our part in getting us here today. And that's what I'm proud of. I want to give you guys a hand. So to my graduates, please, many of you have my cell number. You can contact me at any time. I actually got, over the last 2 days, 3 or 4 former grads contacted me needing needing transcripts or grade reports, whatever. But please don't hesitate to call. So with that, we will begin our presentation of graduates. Thank you.
Daniel Gibran Altwall.
I just want to thank Xavier for letting me have my ability to spread my creativity and allow others to hear it, because not one school in Houston, Texas, or Spring would ever allow you to do that. And I would love to thank Xavier for that, because they're the only ones that let me do that, and I'm pretty sure they're the only ones that will let any other student do that. And for any of those who make complaints, I'm sorry, you can leave. But for those who really appreciate it, I really thank you, because I'm so happy I found this school, honestly. I really couldn't be more happy. Thank you.
Samuel Martin Blair.
Hi. So we're done, and I guess I wrote a little speech. I guess a lot of y'all might not really know me very well, so I thought I'd do a little introduction now that we're done. I've been to a lot of different schools, and I've had a lot of different teachers, and I've also seen a lot of different students that done a lot of stuff, been all over the world and stuff like that. And I can say one thing, I've never been to a school as accommodating as this one. So yeah, I wanted to give a little thank you to my teachers, Kathy, Cooper, and I want to say thank you to Erica, Ann, Gabby, David, and many others. So yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yvonne Rivero Brown.
I didn't have anything prepared for this, so I'm just kind of going to wing it. I didn't think I'd be graduating high school, to be honest, for like a lot of reasons. But I'm glad I was actually able to and like fully came through on all the things I promised to people. I think I like have a lot of gratitude for that. And then obviously I want to thank all the staff here. They're pretty cool. I had a really good time, and yeah.
Adam Henry Buxbaum.
5 months ago, I tested positive for COVID-19 for the first time. Normally, this would have just been annoying. Unfortunately, it also coincided with the 2 weeks leading up to final college applications. So for the next 14 days, I sat silently at my desk in a locked room, permanently destroying my eyes, while I managed to write 19 college applications. This totaled around 12,000 words and roughly 30 pages of dense text. From serious deliberations on religious ethics to a Dr. Seuss-style poem that failed to get me into college. 5 months later, I am proud to say that I was accepted to 12 of my 19 schools and have accepted the offer to study religious studies and philosophy at Yale University. However, this is really not a story of mine overcoming the odds in the face of illness. This is story is a testament to the phenomenal support system that I have in my life. During those 2 weeks, my friends and family went above and beyond to help me succeed. I want to thank my friends who showed up at my house one night and bravely sat 15 feet away from me outside while I wore a mask and entertained me for what would have been a night of writing the 10th Why This School essay. I owe a huge amount to the Xavier administration. A very, very special thank you to Cooper, who at 11:30 p.m. on New Year's Eve was diligently answering my messages about comma usage. And a shout out to Erica, who kept up with all of my messages over winter break. I also want to thank my lovely grandmother, whose soup was the only cure to my perpetually aching throat. And my physical recovery to Dr. Twyman and Coach Fernando, who immediately insisted on my return to tennis. To my mother and sister for being the most empathetic individuals I've ever met, who during this time never asked me how the essays were going, but only wanted to know what they could do to make me feel better. And finally, to my father, I think my friends have often seen my exasperated expression and complete exhaustion when I receive yet another 3-part paragraph text from him via iMessage. However, what they haven't seen is the countless hours my dad spent at a desk with me, poring over essays. We spent multiple late nights speaking over the phone for several hours as we finalized application after application. Without his constant and near insufferable amount of attention and support, I would be half the person I am today. Thank you all for a lifetime of support.
Emma Page Bulow.
Now I have like stage fright, so I might say a little bit. I would like to thank my teachers and my family. I know my mom's not here anymore since she's in heaven, and I know that she's looking down on me, and I know that she's proud of me right now.
Ryan Diamond.
My favorite memory from high school is when we listened to Freestyle by Lil Baby at the beginning of the year. Aside from Freestyle being one of his hit songs, it's motivational. I'm very motivated to be successful, work hard, and get money, and do what I want to accomplish. I switched schools from Emory Wiener to Xavier at the beginning of the year. I decided that it was a good switch for me because I knew that I would get help. I knew that at Xavier I would get the help I need to be successful. My goal is to be a sports broadcaster and commentator, hopefully for NBA on ESPN or inside the NBA on TNT. Switching to Xavier has helped me get closer to my goals because I've had great teachers who have supported me. Ms. Kelly made sure that I got into the school New York Times by earning me a teacher recommendation and supporting my college decisions by giving me the opportunity to talk to the Dean of Journalism at the University of Missouri, as well as writing my teacher recommendation, where I will be attending next year. University of Missouri has the best journalism school in the nation, and I'm excited to be a part of it. Lil Baby connects to my motivation to be great because his music is about success. I know that I'm going to be successful because no one has the same drive that I do to be great in the field that I want to work in. Lil Baby once said, I am my only competition, I cannot lose. The only person who works as hard as I do and wants as much success as I do is me. No one has the same mentality to work as hard as they can to achieve their goals like me. A shout out may label, that's me. So my shout outs, my mom, my stepdad, my dad, my grandma, my cousin Laura, my brother Gabe, and my boy Evan.
Jeremiah Doucette.
I just want to thank the Xavier staff, especially Miss Kelly and Omri and Miss Rose. And also, I just want to thank my family, my aunt, and for raising me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just thank you for helping me get to this point.
Isabela Guadalupe Fernández Rueda.
Hello. I want to say thank you to Richard and David for giving me this opportunity to go to this school because I was a little bit lost, so thank you. Also, I would like to thank my sophomore and junior history teacher, Omri Kodner, because without you, I would not have faced my fear of public speech. So, yeah. And I would also like to say muchas gracias a mi familia, porque sin ustedes no iba a estar aquí como estoy hoy. Primera generación mexicana-americana. Muchas gracias. Sorry for those who had no idea what I said.
Kirin Flores.
Congratulations to everybody. I would like to thank Richard and David, all my teachers and all the Xavier staff for their support. I'd also like to thank my family for their help and support. I'm excited to see what the future holds. Thank you.
Charlie Rose Gibson.
Well, hello, everyone. Good evening. So, here we go. We're going to get started. So, I also just want to say thank you for Richard and David for allowing me to come to the school. And everybody here, congratulations. We came through. Also, I'm most proud of Emma for going on stage, because I know that probably wasn't easy for her. And also, you did amazing. But let's get started, because mine's about 3 minutes long. So hang tight. Another year has came, and it will be my last one at Xavier. I want to thank some people for what they have done. Again, thank you, Richard and David, for allowing me to come. And also, thank you, Richard, for allowing me and my dad to have a snack store, which I know everyone loves. I want to thank Anne for teaching me algebra, two-step equations, and a lot of math over the years, and also for braiding my hair after school sometimes. David Wizik, thank you so much for making me smarter and allowing me to be an Aerosmith. Also, I love your dog, Lockie. Erica Jennings, thank you for teaching me and making me smile when I need it. Michelle, thank you for always being there for me when it was a bad or good day. You make me smile every day, even when it was the first day I met you. Miss Gloria, thank you for teaching me all the way in 5th grade, all the way to 7th grade. I miss you a lot. Thank you for what you are. Veronica, thank you, Veronica, for being our school mom and always being there when I need it. And P.S., I had fun at Disney World with you and more. I just want to thank all the staff for what y'all have done over the years. Y'all are amazing, and y'all will do great next year. Alrighty, let's go to parents and family members. All right, thanks, Mom, for being there for me. I know we had our ups and downs, but that doesn't mean I don't love you, because I love you. And thank you for making things possible for me, even if it's hard. And right now, I just want to say thank you for spending time with me. Dad, y'all are going to get a chuckle out of this one. Thank you, Dad, for being there for me. I love you. And I also want to say I love when we go fishing together. And sometimes when I get snags, you get mad at me. Or upset, I should say. And I try to tell you I was doing it all right. And then we are mad. And then 2 minutes later, we're fine. And I just want to say I love you. Grandma, she's out there somewhere. Thank you for being there for me. We've had our ups and downs also, but that doesn't mean I don't love you, because I love you to death. And I love sharing Mocha with you, because we all know Mocha can be a little annoying sometimes, but she's the cutest dog ever. She's 2.5 years old. Great Grandma, thank you for making me laugh every night and every day when we talk to Audrey. You guys crack me up. Alora, I know you're out there somewhere. This year has been great since you've been at school with me. I know you had some changes, but you pushed through like a champ. And I am proud of you, girl. All right. Okay, last but least, friends. Elementary, I know they're not here today, but I'm going to shout them out. Cora, Kaden, Emma, Tristan, and Gabe. Thank you guys for making me your friends. Y'all mean so much to me, and getting to know y'all and teach y'all some, y'all are going to do amazing next year. Middle school. Thank you, middle school, for being such amazing people to me. Oh, there is a lot of y'all to thank, so I just want to let y'all know y'all put a smile on my face, and y'all made me smile since the last day. High school. Thank you, Hannah, Avery, and Isabel, and lots of people in high school. Y'all are amazing and will do amazing things in life. Lucy, I know you're out there. Get ready to cry. Thank you, Lucy, for being my sister best friend. We grew up together, and we are still friends till this day. And I want to thank you for what you have done to make me your best friend. I love you. And Jack, he's not here tonight, but if his dad's here, I'm just going to tell him this. Thank you, Jack, for letting me be your friend and letting me go to the Texans games with you and lots of other shows with you. Next year, it will be your last year of high school, and you will do great. Alrighty, and also I want to thank the counselors for allowing me to be there when I needed it. And I just want to thank Flo, Janella, Catherine, all the counselors in there, listing all of them. Alrighty, this is my sign out. I know goodbyes are hard, but the time has come. As Stitch would say, Ohana means family, and family means nobody is left behind or forgotten. I am signing out as a 2023 Xavier Academy graduate. Ohana means family.
Momo Goldberg.
So I'm also improvising this, but I wanted to shout out Cooper for helping me get through these last couple of months of school. It's been really hard. And shout out to my family, especially my mom. She's been going through a lot this year, and I just want to tell her that I love her so much, and she means the world to me. And some friends I want to shout out are Ray, Zeke, Rafa, Marina. Y'all have been awesome to me, and I love you guys so much. And congratulations to everyone. You're awesome, and I know y'all will do great. Thank you.
Linnea Luisa Goncalves.
I want to spend my few minutes up here recognizing the people who have positively influenced my life in a magnitude of ways. I feel endless appreciation for each of these people. I would be nothing without them. To my family, Mom, Dad, Anne-Marie, Victoria, Olivia, and Navy, I'm really grateful I get to know you. Sharice Johnson for helping me discover my love for school and learning. Kathy and Omri for creating a classroom environment that was fun, engaging, and enlightening. To my friends Dash and Lily for allowing me to be exactly myself and for being the best example of what chosen family is. I love you so much, it hurts. And lastly, Tara Miller. You know I will never have the right words. I just want to thank you for creating a space in my life where judgment was not allowed. I have a reservoir's worth of gratitude towards you. Everybody deserves a Tara in their life. People like this are rare, and I have endless appreciation for each one of these people. Thank you.
Finn Paul Hackney.
Hello. As many of you know, my journey through high school was not straightforward. Xavier is actually the third high school I have attended, yet it is the one where I found a home. I have never seen a school that so well nurtures a creative and successful mindset, one that mirrors the real world. Without the staff of Xavier, this would not be possible. I would personally like to give a huge shout out to Miss Rose, who made my college application entirely possible. She's the reason I'm going to the school. I'm going to Parsons School of Design. She was incredibly helpful. I would like to shout out Miss Kathy Hawkins. She also was incredibly helpful. I've known her a very long time. I would like to shout out Miss Cooper Paul as well. She was incredibly helpful, and she let me write a really cool final essay about Adventure Time. Shout out my math teacher, Janella. She was extremely helpful as well, and Drew, I don't know if they're here in the building, but very helpful as well. I would like to shout out my family members, my parents, who, despite not being very artistic themselves, helped cultivate an extremely artistic mindset in myself. I feel that I will be very successful in the future, and I owe it all to them. I love y'all very much. Shout out to my grandma and my aunt, who are also in the building. I love y'all very much too, and I'm very happy that y'all are here. Shout out to the ones that made it here. Shout out to the ones that didn't make it here. I love them too. And all of my friends sitting in front of me, I have love for all of y'all, and I know y'all will be very successful. Respect. Peace.
Nicholas Hernandez Bostic.
These are my thank yous to Xavier. Thank you, Xavier. Thank you to my teachers. Coach for challenging me. Kathy for inspiring me. And Erica for your dedication. Drew for your patience. Bailey's class was awesome. I now can learn how to survive zombies or aliens. I do thank Richard for creating an esports team. I will miss Xavier. It was also a great time to make friends as well. Thank you.
Sam Holt.
Thanks.
Mia Grace Hoppy.
Hi, my name is Mia Hoppy. I thought I would introduce myself since most of you may not know who I am, which is understandable considering I only started attending Xavier last summer and my attendance has not been exactly stellar. But those of you who do know me know that my absences and my move to Xavier were due to health reasons that caused me to miss most of my junior year. This was something I obviously did not plan for, but taught me much in return. Firstly, it taught me that the life we live is a journey, and that it's never going to be a clear path to reach your goals. Additionally, it is not so much the ending that matters, but the memories that are made along the way. It's the friendships, successes, and even failures that make the end of your journey meaningful. Lastly, this adventure has taught me to always be grateful to those around me. I would like to thank all the members of the faculty, my teachers, especially David and Richard. Without all of you, I'd probably not be graduating here today. Finally, I would like to thank my family. Yes, those people there. You have always been there to keep me standing when I couldn't find the strength to on my own. So congratulations, my fellow class of 2023, and remember to make those memories, carry gratitude in your heart, and good luck on your own journey, wherever it may lead you.
Luke Jameson.
I didn't prepare anything, so I just wanted to say thank everybody for a great senior year. And yeah, that's it.
Taylor Grace Klessel.
Hey guys. Okay, I'm Taylor. All of y'all know me. I've been here for a really long time, so I didn't really feel like I need to do an introduction. I was told to keep my speech short or Owen would unfollow me on Instagram, so I'm going to keep it really, really short. During my time here, I've changed a lot as a person. Many of my experiences here will forever remembered. Throughout my time here, I've established some of my strongest relationships with my peers, my teachers, faculty, Adam. Whether it's Mia and I coloring in math class and having absolutely no idea what's going on, or Adam kicking me out of groups because of my lack of participation, or Owen having to re-explain the book we read and even tell me the characters' names because Spark Notes just didn't really help me out that much. These kids have actually stuck by my side through all these years. I even remember calling Adam at 11 p.m. at night to ask for a sentence with the word nucleus in it for my weekly vocab. Still couldn't tell you what it means. I was definitely not one of the easiest kids here at Xavier. Cooper had the patience to go hunt around the school for me when I would just leave class for socializing breaks. Or Kelly, whenever I forgot my lunch, she would never hesitate to give me one. David, we showed the whole school our atrocious dance moves at prom, but we still really rocked it. And I cannot tell y'all one time I've not felt supported here at Xavier. These people have helped me shape me into the successful young adult I am today. Most importantly, my parents, for having to come wake me up 20 times, or having to drive an hour, just 2 miles, to give me my computer because I forgot it at home. I'm really ready for college, guys. It's okay, I'll be fine. Don't worry. Y'all are laughing like I'm not gonna make it. Okay, your dedication and education to my growth has been invaluable and has laid the foundation to my success. Your love and unwavering support and encouragement has been essential in helping me reach this milestone. As a side note, if I didn't mention you, again, it's because Owen threatened to unfollow me on Instagram, but he's watching, so let's all just keep him in our heads. Okay, guys, I'm done. Bye.
Jada Esther Lee.
Hi, my name is Jada Lee, and thank you for being here to celebrate the class of 2023. For as long as I could remember, OCD and anorexia had acted as my most relentless struggles. Going hand in hand with one another, both disorders invoked anxiety and intrusive thoughts. I remember being 6 years old and believing that if I did not abide by a certain routine or order, something drastic would result. In middle school, I began to hit rock bottom. Anorexia and OCD had completely seized control of my life. I felt as though this was their world and I was simply an actor starring in it. My parents soon recognized my despair and admitted me to a treatment center. For 4 months, I underwent what would be the most difficult journey in my life, recovery. My center, as I began to improve, recommended Xavier. It's an extremely welcoming and accommodating environment. They stated, "This couldn't be more accurate. For the next 4 years, I began to thrive. Surrounded by loving individuals, I always felt as though I could live out my full potential. Most importantly, I became who I am today." As my time at Xavier comes to a close, I begin to look forward to the next chapter in my life. Thanks to the help of my college counselor, Erica, I received 2 academic scholarships as well as acceptance to NYU. NYU, I've decided, is where I belong. In the heart of New York City, I plan on studying journalism in the liberal studies program there. This is something I never believed I could achieve. To everyone who has supported me along my journey, my mom, my dad, my grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, dogs, everyone, words cannot describe how grateful I am. Thank you.
Dash Emerson Leibold.
We're graduating, yay! I did not go to school for 5 years of my life for personal reasons, and I would, if you had told me when I was little that I would be here right now, I would have thought you were insane. I want to say a special thank you to my friends and family, my mom and my dad, and my amazing stepdad. I could not have been who I am today without you guys and being so supportive. I want to thank my sister for making my graduation cap because I am not artistic at all. I also want to say a special thank you to my amazing teachers, Kathy and Cooper, for getting me through my senior year. Congratulations, you guys, we finally did it.
Caroline Patty Mead.
I would like to thank everyone who helped me get where I am today, despite the aftermath of my brain tumor surgery. That includes my family, friends, doctors, teachers, staff members, coaches, my dog, and my cats. Yes, my cats. Special shout outs go to my mommy, daddy, and Aunt Tama for working so hard so I can get the happiest and healthiest life possible. Here's my favorite saying: if you don't try, you will never know what you can accomplish.
Michael Patrick Minio.
What's going on, y'all? How's it going? I'm Michael. I've been going here for like 3 years. It's been good. I've done a lot. I'd like to say thank you to all my teachers who helped me out. I'd like to say thank you to that music department. They always hang out with me, play music. That was awesome. I really learned a lot about myself. I'd like to say shout out to the boys and the girls and everybody else. Y'all are all great. Been great friends. I'm super stoked I got to meet y'all. Thank you.
Joseph Nance.
I just want to thank all my family, my friends, my teachers, everyone here for supporting me throughout my ways. No matter how many times we moved campuses, I've always had at least one good memory here. So thank you.
Elise Nicole Ohala.
Okay, I didn't trip, which makes me very happy. I don't know if anyone else did, but I titled my grad speech. It's called Congratulations, with a D. Okay, so in the past, if someone were to ask me, hey, Elise, do you want to ride a roller coaster with me? I would vehemently shout, no way, I'm never going anywhere near that thing. Today, though, I admit that I must have caved at some point, given that I'm here, standing in front of you as I begrudgingly read you the final English assignment of my high school career. The past 4 years have been an exciting and harrowing ride. It was one full of loops, tunnels, ups and downs that were often difficult to navigate. But as witnessed by my teachers, friends, and family who sit in front of me today, I can say with some degree of certainty that I made it. I'd like to give thanks to my wonderful parents who are probably crying right now. Hi, Mom. And my boyfriend who's probably wondering why I went out of my way to embarrass him in front of a crowd. And his head is down. Kathy, thank you for putting up with my constant questions about, well, everything. Anne, I know I'm not the only one who's gonna miss you. I can't believe you're actually here and not online. Hi. Cooper, thank you for being the voice of reason in a very rowdy room. There were times when we would share a mutual glance of concern or an eye roll whenever a student made an offhanded comment, which, believe me, happened all the time. I want to thank everyone, but I know I don't have the time, so I'll just list a few people who made my journey at Xavier a good one. Coach, the original coach. No offense to you guys. Veronica, her favorite color is white, y'all, not purple. Just so you know. Miss Rose, Sarahi, my Spanish teacher, James, Richard, and also everyone who went on this year's Galapagos trip, including Kiko. Make sure you tell him that. I'd also like to thank Corinne Wagner for being my partner in crime, Lauren Westfall for being my partner in physics, and being a good friend as well, obviously, and Alex Sloan, who's been a goofy pain in the butt, but who ultimately brought me into the friend group. Thank you. It has truly been a pleasure to grow and see others do the same alongside me. The future is scary, but it's also filled with possibilities. We have reached the end of one coaster, but we're standing in line for the next. And as we begin this new ride, which is bound to be even more exciting and terrifying than the last, I must ask one last thing. Please keep all hands and feet inside the ride at all times. And graduates, hold on to your caps. This is going to be a doozy.
Before we give her, at least her diploma, I want you to look at the back of the program, sorry. When we picked a mascot 2 years ago, Elise challenged herself in designing the logo, and this logo is on the back of the program and also the class t-shirt this year, and we'll be using it in the future. So I want to thank Elise for taking on that challenge and doing that.
Sophia Pearl Perwin.
Okay, let me get my phone out because we all know I did not memorize this. I'm so thankful to have spent the last 4 years surrounded by such amazing people. The coaches, trainers, friends, and family in my life have all made the most tremendous impact. But as the designated Xavier horse girl, I feel obliged to share a lesson I learned in the barn. It's widely regarded that you're not a real horse girl until you've taken a few falls. And this is not because you're riding crazy horses or putting yourself in dangerous situations, but rather because when you fall, you have the option to either get back on or to quit forever. And it's the getting back on that makes you a stronger person. This is not a story about a person who devotes a little bit too much of their time to horses, but rather a testament to my life and the life of all of my classmates. I'm so thankful to everyone who has helped pick me up when I fall down. I want to thank Anne specifically for teaching me that there is a town in Kentucky spelled Versailles but pronounced Versailles. And Cooper for allowing me to hide in her room. And Kathy for always keeping me on track. Thank you.
Mia Paradis Rabin.
All right, this is a little cliche, but bear with me. Today is a big day for all of us, and I'm so happy that we are here to share it with each other. For almost the entire time I was in high school, all I could think about was what would come next and how much I couldn't wait to graduate. But now that the day is actually here, I realize just how much I'm gonna miss the experiences, friends, and teachers I had throughout high school, and I'm gonna try to shout out all my teachers, Kathy, Cooper, Miss Rose, Omri, Kelly, and especially Anne. I'm sorry, I know I didn't do well on the calculus exam. I'm really sorry. But yeah, I know everyone describes high school graduation this way, but it is such a bittersweet experience. These years really did change who I am as a person, and I believe they taught me important lessons that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. During the first half of high school, I struggled a lot, and I want to thank my parents and my sister for always being there for me and helping me out of a really tough time. The second half of high school is much better than the first, and I want to thank my friends for making that true. I also want to thank my teachers for supporting me and believing in me. I want to recognize Owen, who couldn't be here today but should be here today. And I'm very proud of him, and I wish he could be celebrating with us. While I'm sad to leave, I also know that I've been prepared for what is to come, and I'm so excited to be spending the next 4 years at UT Austin, hook 'em. And thank you to everyone who helped me in high school. I love you all. Yeah.
Rachel Lily Rosenberg.
Hey. Giving a speech in a synagogue, this is not the first time I've done this. So it feels a lot like my bat mitzvah, except this time I did a lot more work and got a lot less money. So, wink, wink, hint, hint, parents. I would first like to thank my family for all your support. I've learned so much from each of you. Mother, thank you for teaching me kindness and understanding, which is the most important lesson of all. Father, thank you for teaching me how to speak up for myself and trying to teach me how the stock market works. I'm still not 100% sure, but I think I'm getting there. Jacob, thank you for teaching me how to play video games and being such an amazing brother and friend. Grandparents, Thank you for teaching me so much about history, fashion, word games, and countless other things I don't have time to name. Anne, Kathy, Cooper, and Miss Rose, I could not have asked for more understanding teachers. I appreciate you so much for letting me take a nap in class, even if I was missing a fair amount of work. Still, thanks for that, because I needed it. So thanks for listening to my speech. I just want to leave you all with a quote from one of my favorite books, All Tomorrows by C.M. Kosman. Like every other story, it was a temporary one, indeed long, but ultimately ephemeral. It did not have a coherent ending, but then again, it did not need to. It is not the destination, but the trip that matters. What you do today influences tomorrow, not the other way around. Love today and seize all tomorrows.
Thomas Allen Ryan.
So I really just want to say thank you to everyone who helped me crawl my way up to the stage. Thank you.
Alexander James Sloan.
I'd like to thank everybody in front of me right now, especially my friends, my family, for being there whenever I needed them. Once again, my friends for keeping me sane during quarantine. Thank you to Xavier for giving me plenty of opportunities that I didn't even know I had, such as dual credit. You've helped me get into the University of Alabama. Thank you.
Hunter Phillips Smith.
So coming up here today, I didn't have a lot to say, but I do owe a very special thank you to the environment in Xavier, the teachers, staff, Richard, David, my family for supporting me and shaping me who I am today. And a very special thank you to my dad for being there to pick up a dirt bike on minutes' notice. Thank you.
Lily Catherine Smith.
The past 2 years I've spent at Xavier have been some of the most uncertain yet exhilarating years of my life so far. However, it would have been impossible for me to get to this particular moment in my life if it weren't for my mom, for always trusting me to make my own decisions and giving me the freedom to be human and make mistakes sometimes. To my closest friends, Stephanie, Danya, Lillian, Linnea, and Dash, thank you for your unconditional love, support, and acceptance. I also want to thank Kathy and Cooper for creating a work environment that I looked forward to attending every day. I wish you all the best and good luck.
Hannah Sternberg. William Lawrence Thacker.
Mic check. Liz, this is going. Yeah, it's on. I initially didn't have much to say coming up, but hearing so many other people say things is giving me an inferiority complex, so I guess I'm up here now. When I first came to this school, I wasn't exactly in the best place. I was basically told to leave the previous one because they didn't want to deal with me, but coming here, they didn't give up on me. None of you made me feel like an outsider or a freak, and I just want to thank you all for caring about me when I couldn't care about myself. Thank you.
Corinne S. Wagner.
I see you two down there. Okay. When I first came to Xavier in 8th grade, I did what I always did when I was in a new place. I avoided everyone and tried not to make friends. That failed immediately, like it always does. When Lauren Westfall decided that she wanted to become friends, she just sat next to me for a whole year until I broke. Complete silence. Maybe we talk about a musical or two. And the funny thing is I also wanted to become friends with her, but I was too scared because friends are spooky. But she kept on going, and she finally got my number, and we were officially friends. And then that's how Kettler Westfall and I became friends, because he hacked Lauren's phone. His words, not mine. My next two friends were Alex Sloan and Owen Rajagopal. Woo. And here's the thing. I did not like them in 8th grade. They were so annoying.
Welcome.
Yeah. But one time, Lauren decided to do an RPG session with those two and her brother, and I was like, okay, cool, sure, yes, friends. And during that COVID-infested summer, Alex Sloan invited Elise Ohala to a pool party, and now, just like what she said, we are partners in crime. Besides crazy friends, Xavier provided me with amazing teachers. I would love to talk about all of the teachers I've had, but, we've been here for a while. So I'll just talk about one. The teacher who has stayed with me the longest and has tolerated me the most is Kathy Hawkins. I first met her in 2018 for summer school, and she was my teacher for 8th grade, and she was with me for all except 1 year in high school. I always stayed in her classroom because it was nice and quiet, and, things get a little hectic around Xavier. So I'll end this speech with a quote by Marilyn Monroe that I think perfectly describes Xavier Academy. Imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring.
Kettler Ray Westfall.
I'd like to say hello to everyone who came out to see me and my sister graduate. Thank you for being here. Sanjay Phillip, Alex Long, my dad, Saja, my grandfather, Daniel, Nancy, Chandler, Gigi, and my mom. It has been a wild ride here, and that's saying something because I've been here since about the end of 6th grade, longer than anyone in our class. I've met a lot of good people along the way who have come and gone, and for those of you who stuck with me, it's a great thank you. I'd like to thank my parents for pushing me not to settle, but to continue going forward, because if I settled, there'd be nothing left for me to prove, and I have a lot to give to this world that some of y'all don't see, some of y'all do see. We'll figure it out, but I'd personally like to thank my sister most of all, because she put it the best when she said it, that the things to be scared of are the things that you can put together in a day. No relationship I've had at this school with teachers, students, or faculty has been put together in a day. It's taken months and years to forge those relationships, and those are the best ones I've had because they've lasted the longest. And that goes out to my parents, and that goes out to my grandparents. My grandmother, who passed away unfortunately last summer, I wish she could have been here. And last of all, to my sister, who has been a tremendous pain in the butt. I mean, what are siblings for, you know? But she's been a great help to me. And, I mean, you'll get to see what she says after me. Thank you, everybody.
Lauren Lynn Massey Westfall.
Okay. So I always hated that my parents named my brother like K names and L names because he was always first. And that is very clear today because if I had gone first, I would not have already been crying over there. But I want to thank kind of the usual suspects. Kettler's already thanked most of them. My teachers, first and foremost. I've known so many of you. Some of you don't work here anymore, but you still came to see us. And that's just incredible. And I did want to thank my family, my parents, especially my mom and dad. I know y'all had to deal with a lot. My dad, you paid a ton in tuition, and then Mom, you were never annoyed with me when I had to come tell you every little part of my day. I want to thank my step-parents, one of which couldn't be here today. You guys have taken me in as your own, and that's incredible. And then I do want to thank my friends. I know they've kind of thanked me up here a little bit. Corinne, Elise, Alex, Owen. You guys have been some of the greatest people I've ever had the privilege of meeting. And that's one of the best parts of coming to this school. But lastly, I did want to thank my brother. I walked into my first day of kindergarten alone, which is really weird considering all of my other first days, I'd come in hand in hand with my twin brother. And that first day was really anxious and nerve-wracking and scary, and it was just not the best, in my opinion. But that second day that I walked in right beside Kettler, and everything was fine. It was like, I don't know, the world could have thrown anything at us, and I would have been okay. And more as I think I get older, I sort of realize that we're still those kids walking into kindergarten. The world's gonna bring us a ton of new experiences, and it's just gonna be just trying to walk through and like not get anxious and scared. And the more and more I think about it, Kettler and I are still those two kids, and it's still the second day, because no matter what, no matter where we go or how we grow or where we move, I can always look right next to me, and there's my brother there to hold my hand or like distract me if I need it. And I know I'm moving away for school, and then he's figuring out what he wants to do, but it's been incredible to have that support. And I think I have a relationship with my brother that I could never have found in another person, and I want to thank him so much for doing that, because really it's, for as much as we hated it when people kind of chalked us up to it, he is my other half in a way. Yeah, and I just want to thank him for that, because it's been awesome, so.
Before we call our next three graduates, just want to say a few words, because our next three graduates represent something really special. Dr. Green and I have formed a partnership with PSAT Academy, and so this is the first cohort of graduates from the PSAT and Xavier partnership. And so I've asked Dr. Green to be up here to present the diplomas to them. So I just want to let you know that little slight change. So welcome you guys, and we'll continue.
Dylan Matthew Glover.
I just want to say thank you to Dr. Green and Ms. Adams, everybody at PSAT, and all my family for being here today. Thank you.
Calvin George Green, Jr.
Dang, this is loud. Hold on. First I want to thank God, just for putting me in this position to be here with all y'all and all the family members, everybody coming out to support. I want to thank my family for traveling here, and Dr. Green for blessing me with this opportunity to represent PSAT, Ms. Adams for getting everything together for me, Coach Haskins and my teammates, everybody. I just want to appreciate y'all. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Thank y'all.
Daryl Michael Joseph Jean.
Last but not least, right? Good evening, everyone. First, I want to say congratulations to all my fellow graduates. High school has truly been a journey. It's a very pivotal and important stage of life for all graduates across the globe, and it only lasts 4 short but very long years. 4 years of determination, growing, learning, understanding, forgetting, remembering, making a mistake, remembering you made the mistake, then having to work harder to fix that mistake and make sure you don't make that mistake again. My high school experience has been a lot of learning and adjusting, but I honestly wouldn't have made the achievements I have or is doing as well as I am doing right now without my mother, my father, my sisters, Keen and Queen. Because of this, I want to take a moment to talk about them, and I hope that you all resonate with my experience in some way and can further appreciate your supporters, family, and loved ones. Together, I believe I have the most powerful family there is, and having such supportive and strong people around me throughout my entire life has impacted me for the better. When I feel like school was too much and I just didn't know what to do, I had my mother and my sisters to help me. They would give me their spill about their experiences, overcoming adversity and pushing past all the haters and non-believers. My father, on the other hand, has kept me from drifting away into the temptation that is society. It's so quick to pull you in and take what you value, but so hesitant to give positivity and let your voice be heard. My dad reminds me that my voice is important all the time, and so do my mother and sisters, but this part I have to give him his flowers. My father has constantly pushed me to break the barriers I put on myself because of society, almost like a guardian angel, except a little less angel, but a little more emphasis on the guardian part. Every step I have taken, I can remember he's always been with me, always. He is always the first to tell me when I made a mistake, but never missed a beat when congratulating me when I do something amazing. And you can always hear him from anywhere on the field, no matter where I am. I truly can say I am blessed to have the family that I have. On the topic of my future, I plan to go to college and further my education and thrive on the collegiate baseball level. I am in God's hands, and I'm following a path that God has set for me. Even now, God is opening doors for me and my family, all of my family. We're on the right road, and there are tons and tons of positives in our futures. I'm certain of it. Throughout high school, I learned many different tools that helped me get through the tough times, such as believing in your dreams, holding on, and never letting anyone take your power away. I want to leave a quote with you all, a quote that motivates me every day and will hopefully do the same for my fellow graduates. Kobe Bryant once said, "You can't stop people from trying to limit your dreams, but you can stop it from becoming reality. Your dreams are up to you." I'm going to repeat this quote because it's way too important to overlook. You can't stop people from trying to limit your dreams, but you can stop it from becoming a reality. Your dreams are up to you. Just because someone has an opinion about you doesn't make it right. As we all continue on our journeys out there in the adult world, follow your own intuition. Be your own leader. This will help you become the best version of yourself no matter who dares to pull you off your path. Thank you, Lord, for watching over all of us, and once again, congratulations to my fellow graduates. We did it. Thank you.
So I get the privilege of having the last word tonight. Thank you. See, Taylor has been around long enough to know that I can speak for an hour, but not tonight. I will keep it brief. But what can I say after hearing these stories? I will tell you, sitting here listening to your words tonight, some of you really challenged me in keeping it together. Because there's a lot of tears tonight, tears of joy, tears of pride. One of the things that really stuck to me, one of the things I really heard you guys say or share with us were many of the challenges or some of the adversity that you have faced. And sometimes we've been taught to fear adversity. I hope that your experience at school has taught you to embrace it. That it is through our failures and our challenges that we become better. That it is through what others see as problems, it is where we find the opportunities. And you have a lifetime to capitalize on these opportunities. And so when I hear your stories, I got to tell you, I feel like a proud dad up here. 40-something kids in front of us that all of us together have brought to this moment. We are here for a reason. We have a lot to celebrate. And I think hearing these young men and women speak tonight and seeing them walk this path is a reminder to all of us of the incredible time, energy, love, and devotion that all of us had to put to get here. And I got to tell you, I'm going to sleep really well tonight because I'm going to be driving home and I'm going to be very proud. And I'll be hearing your words again. And your words are a reminder, if I can take a moment to address my staff. Because hearing their words, I hope is a reminder as to why we chose this profession. I'm here because I want to make a difference. You're here because you're going to start in a path where you get to make a difference. And I hope your stories and your words of gratitude and appreciation are a reminder to you guys of the work that you do every day. Because it is moments like these that help remind us. Because we don't always get to hear this, right? We get to experience some of those challenges and frustrations and how many countless meetings we've had over these guys. But let tonight be a reminder for all of us that you are worth every bit of that time and energy. And so I have an ask of you. And that is that you go out there and make a difference. And that you make a difference by continuing to be who you are. The friendship, the amount of love in this room, the lack of judgment, but rather acceptance, the level of understanding, compassion, friendship. I challenge any other school that there's nowhere else where this happens, where our sense of belonging and community depends on each other. And we learn about ourselves, but we also learn about others. And so when you go out into the world, go make a difference. Make a difference by being kind, by being generous, by continuing to be yourselves. That is my ask of you. So that 10 years down the road, when I hear about your incredible stories and achievements, our work will continue to pay off. I see it in your stories. I hear it in your words. Look at this community here. We're all here for you. We're all here because of you. And when you face those challenges in life, remember who's here tonight. Just because you graduate doesn't mean this goes away. We will continue to be here for you. I am so proud of you guys. And Taylor, is that short or what? I knew I was going to be brief tonight because their words are ultimately the most important. Hear their stories, hear their thank yous, their appreciation, and then also hear the things they didn't say. Because there's a lot of stuff that wasn't spoken. But you guys have made today a very special moment. And I hope you can just revel in it, enjoy it. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you our Xavier class of 2023. Stand up, guys. Can we get a class picture on the stage, guys? Oh.
Abandoned carts.